Andrew. I'm a project manager for TG Baker Sound and I head up the Rail, Transportation and Specialist Projects department. We're here at Glasgow Central Station, a project that we completed over a year ago now, and we obviously have a lot of work in the rail environments, and we're brought in by Babcock Rail, who were at the time a contractor brought in by Network Rail to install and deliver a new public address and voice alarm system. The legacy system that was installed here at Glasgow Central before was very poor quality. As you can appreciate from the architecture of the station, there's a very high reverberation time, and there was an outline design put together by AMS Acoustics to which was put out to tender to get a new system installed. The high RT time and the old-fashioned technology used lended itself to using beam steering technology for several reasons. Beam steering technology obviously gives us as sound professionals the objective of being able to steer sound and making the messages more intelligible to the end user. The final solution that we have here against the legacy system is that there is a front-end PAVA control system supplied by Application Solutions, which is by our own host TG Baker design. This feeds traditional 100-volt line technology in ancillary areas, but more importantly now within the concourse on all platforms we use Q-Flex technology from Tannoy.
My name is Ross Moran. I'm a manager at Glasgow Central Station. Glasgow Central Station is the busiest station outside of London. We deal with 38 million passengers per year, so it's vitally important that we have an announcement system that can deliver messages which are efficient, which are easily understood by members of the public. Prior to the new project, we had a legacy system in place which was unreliable, it was unclear. When it got busy in the concourse, you couldn't hear any of the important announcements, which obviously was imperfect for the travellers.
I was nominated by the station manager to be the voice of Glasgow Central. The older system was very, very old, inconsistent, barely audible. We got loads and loads of complaints from the general public. In a station this size, you need to get their information across to customers, and that just wasn't happening, and we got loads of complaints about that. We had to get a new one.
A project of this size in any environment doesn't come without its challenges. Obviously introducing a new product into this type of environment, having to make it voice alarm compliant, being the largest network, came with issues over network size, devices connected to it, but working very closely with our colleagues at Tannoy, we managed to resolve all these issues very quickly. Glasgow Central in itself is also a Grade 1 listed building, so any application for the design process had to go through the city planners that were here, who basically dictated where the loudspeakers could go, their colour, what format they were in. This offers challenges with beam steering technology, as mounting height is very important when it comes to this sort of thing, and was a key element of the choice of using the Tannoy solution, given the versatility of the software against its mounting height. One of the benefits of dealing with a company directly, such as Tannoy, is the ability to do the bespoke colour changes for loudspeakers, as we spoke about for the county planners. As you can see on this platform here, we have had to go on these green pillars, which is against the rest of the station design due to a height restriction that we have, particularly here on platform 8. So what we've had to do is match the colour of the loudspeakers with the green of the pillar and the black fronts at the request of the county planners, to make sure that the speakers are as unobtrusive as possible and to keep the look of the station in its original form. Now that we've completed the commissioning and installation of the system here at Glasgow Central Station, one of the great achievements we have at TG Baker Sound is that if you board one of these Virgin Pendolino services to London, every station that you stop at or alight at on the way there has been fitted and installed with a TG Baker public address voice alarm system. Also with the system, we've deployed ambient noise sensing technology across every zone available to us, so every island platform and the concourse has ambient noise sensing enabled. This allows the system to adjust its volume to increase above any ambient noise sensing that's detected. For instance, diesel trains, local services and cross-country services are typically allowed as they labour away, and also for crowd control and when the concourse is busy in terms of any concerts that are happening locally. A lot of services run to Hampden Park from here. And basically what that means is the system can vary up to 15 or 20 decibels in its audio level, depending on what is sensed, up to the millisecond before an announcement is made, and will hold for the duration of that announcement. As we mentioned previously, Q-Flex in its infancy as a product was never really designed to be used in this type of environment. And the original design that we had here for Glasgow Central dictates that some of the speakers need to be fitted out externally, as you can see. So what Tannoy engineering staff have done is they've created an IP version of the product, which is a key factor for installation in particular rail environments, given the brake dust that comes off the trains, and also here for the Scottish weather.
Well, what we were looking for was continuity between the messages. So the new system gives us the facility to make ad hoc messages which are delivered using the same voice all the time. What we wanted was announcements which were loud, clear, and that the passengers understood them without any confusion whatsoever. The response has been excellent. The messages are clear, they're understood easily by the travelling public, and the guys at the station here are very impressed with it.
All the staff love it. It makes a huge difference to all of us, from the people, from the guys who operate the system next door to the staff downstairs in the concourse. The feedback we get from passengers in general is it's fantastic.